Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Wednesday only here on Oldies and More Radio. We are also broadcasting simultaneously with a live video stream on YouTube, so you can tune in on either platform there to tune into the Vinyl Treasure Show. You can listen to the live stream on Oldies and More Radio, or you can go to Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show on YouTube. Want to welcome you to the September 27th, 2023 Vinyl Treasure Show. Can't believe this month is almost over here. We're almost in October. So get your Thanksgiving turkey ready. Did you place your orders there? I want to think of turkey. I have to lose weight. But welcome to my own 1960s show. A little bit of an allergy today with the leaves drying, so hopefully I won't go into a coughing frenzy. But welcome to the program that we just opened up with kind of a Latino sound there. Actually, it was a B-side from released in December of 1966 on the Scepter record label by a group called the Aztecs. It was called the Aztec Theme. I guess they didn't know what else to call it, but a tune written by Marty Scheller and Murray Ross, who did a lot of work with Ray Barretto. So if that kind of sounded a little bit like a Ray Barretto tune, it was supposed to. But that one there from December 66, the Aztecs on Scepter, the Aztec Theme. But the A-side is almost an instrumental called Damelo Baby. There's like a girl that comes on. I think I've played it before. It's been a while, but I played it before. But anyway, there you go. Found in the wild for 10 cents. You can't go wrong here. Well, enough of my babbling here. Let's start it off here with a dancer. So Tony Crosby, make sure you get your rug out for this one, because this is a cool dancing 45 song. This singer was half of the duo Bob and Earl. Bob was Bobby Ralph. Earl was Earl Lee Nelson. He would change his, or he would record as Jackie Lee. Had 6 releases on the Mirwood record label. This is his first. It's a song he co-wrote. I think it was probably his biggest hit on the Mirwood record label. It's charted number 14 on Billboard, 13 on Cashbox, number 4 on the R&B chart, a big number 1 record on KDIA if you were listening in Oakland, California. So we open up the vocal portion from September 1965, Mr. Jackie Lee on the Mirwood label. Everybody get up. We're all gonna do the duck.
Child, that ain't the jerk, no. Now you
There you go, Tony Crosby doing the duck on his rug floor there. We open up the vocal portion, Jackie Lee. That's his first of three on the Mirrorwood record label from September 1965. The Duck, a big, big hit for him. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, up next is a male-female duet. Now, both recorded for the Checker record label. This gal, she's originally from St. Louis, Missouri, first recording in 1962 for the Bobbin label. Bobbin Records out of St. Louis. Her name, Fontella Bass. She met up with pianist Oliver Sane and his band, also out of St. Louis. I think they also had releases on the Bobbin label. Now, Sane's vocalist was Bobby McClure, and he took the pair to Chicago, where he produced their first release. It was called Don't Mess Up a Good Thing. Came out on the Checker label. It was a big R&B hit for them in January 65. This was their follow-up. This charted number 17 on KDIA in Oakland, California, May 65. Give a listen to Fontella Bass and Bobby McClure on the Checker label. It's called Don't Jump.
Don't jump. Don't jump out of the skillet into the fire. Those girls you're making eyes at, you only see them in their Sunday best. But you see me walking, baby, from day to day, washing and cooking and all the rest. Your mind tempted on changing and getting somebody new. But will I be willing to sacrifice and go through the things that I go through? Think twice, 'cause you just may jump from the skillet into the fire.
You see those playboys are looking at you, baby, dressed in fancy clothes. But I'm just a working man, baby. But to you is where my money goes. I know you may get excited when they flash their big bag of gold. But will they go in debt to keep hearing the styles and sacrifice their own needs just to see you smile? Think twice, yeah, 'cause you just may jump from the skillet into the fire. Don't jump. Don't jump out of the skillet into the fire.
They may look a little better than I, or painted up like a neon sign. But what I'm offering you, baby, you can't buy in a hat and dime.
I know you've been thinking about leaving the woman to find yourself another mate. The offer may sound good from those fast-talking guys, but will it still be there when the morning sunrise? Think twice, yeah, 'cause you just may jump from the skillet into the fire. Don't jump, baby, don't you jump. Don't jump.
Baby, don't you jump, don't jump.
Duets here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Fontella Bass and Bobby McClure, May 1965. That's on the Checker record label. Don't Jump is the name of that tune there. And the very next release for Fontella Bass would be her signature song. I'm sure many of you know the tune called Rescue Me. That came out in August of 1965. Bobby McClure would have his own solo efforts on the Checker label. I think his biggest hit was a song called Peak of Love that came out in September of 1966. Got to tell you, Johnny G did not find a car yet. I'm going out tomorrow with Barbara. We're going to go to 3 dealerships, Subaru, Honda, and Toyota. We're going to make those stops here because I figured I can get an SUV into the garage. I only have like 8 feet to deal with because we have this really old garage from 1928 maybe the house was built. So there are 2 concrete pillars there, and the lacrosse is 72 inches wide. I think I can go up to 73. The length and the height is no big deal, but it's something that it's easily to get into. You know, Johnny G's a senior citizen now, so I need something very easy to get into. So I will keep you posted on that. So I don't know if I'm going to do my show on Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. I may have to cancel that one too. We'll see what happens tomorrow out on the road. But anyway, let's continue here for this group that formed back in 1966 at Luke Air Force Base out in Arizona. They had 3 releases, one on the Chartmaker record label in 66, then another on the Win Hit label, and finally this 45 that I'm featuring on the Pathway label, co-written by the lead singer. His name is James Mitchell. As Tony Crosby, you're going to get up and dance again up in the UK here. Another rug burner here from November 67. Let's give a listen to the Servicemen. The Servicemen on the Pathway record label. It's called I Need a Helping Hand.
All of my life to someone I've been wrong, but now at my age I find the nights are cold and very long. Still in my heart trying to be strong. Yes, 'cause I'm a man, and I know I need a helping hand. Somewhere in this world there's a love for me to share, but right now my main interest is for me to show them that I care. I know that I've done a lot of things that won't I'm a man, and I know I need a helping hand. Yes, I know I need a helping hand. Yeah, yeah. Right now for me, I know I have to pray and ask the Lord up above to please send some help my way. I know that I've done a lot of things that won't I'm a man, and I know I need a helping hand. Yes, I know, baby, I need. Yes, I need, baby, I need. Yes, I need, baby,
Yeah, that is a rug burner, I have to tell you that. Those are the Servicemen. Servicemen from November 1967 on the Pathway record label. I Need a Helping Hand. Reed, you're talking about the beige label with like that purple thing. That is like a second. The first press is the orange West Coast press that I'm featuring there. That is the true first press, my understanding of it at least. Anyway, on the Servicemen, not an easy to find on this orange label. I know it's kind of boring, but I think that is the first press. Let's continue here on the All 60s show. This is a girl group out of New York City. Appears to be their only release, a tune written by Windsor King and Hayes Thompson, arranged by Floyd Morris, and whatever this means, it's a concert house production by Lou Futterman and Windsor King. Now, in the early 1960s, Windsor King was the lead singer of a group called the Cashmeres that recorded for the Lake and the Laurie record labels in early 1960-61. But this is from October 65. They're called April, May, and June. Isn't there like some dwarfs or something called April, May, and June. But I don't think these gals are dwarfs by any means. But April, May, and June is the name of the group. October 65. It's on RCA Records. This is the plug side. It's called He Went Away.
Went away and didn't say goodbye. Oh, not a word. He didn't even give a reason why. Won't somebody help me? Oh, I've never felt this way before. I promise that I'll love him every day. It will grow more and more. Someone to take his place. So please come on and I'll forget his face. Won't somebody help me? Oh, I've never felt this way before. I promise that I'll love him every day. It will grow more and more because I need to love him and I want to love him. Won't somebody help me? Won't somebody help me? Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Won't somebody help me?
October 65 release there. They're called April, May, and June. Maybe I should have played that only during those months. I don't know. That's on the RCA record label. He Went Away is the name of the tune. Definitely worth $1 that I paid for. Wouldn't you think worth $1? I say it is. Johnny G here on a Wednesday evening, spinning 1960s Soul 45s out of my collection. And we had a last Wednesday, we had Blue Soul 7 come into the chat room. It was funny because he was looking for, or I got an email from him or I posted on my YouTube site that he was looking for the Wednesday show. YouTube really messed me up. They blocked the entire show. Now, I don't think they shut me down on any of the tracks, but for whatever reason, maybe I played too many hits. I don't know what it was, but he was listening in Wales. I think he said he was from, and I think he typed in some of his favorite groups. So we're going to feature some of them tonight, and this is one of them. I should say one of his artists. This singer, originally from Washington D.C., had 19 releases on the Chess label. I think he started back in 1956 with a song called Billy's Blues, but he is a favorite here on the Vinyltreasure show. This is his 6th of 19 releases on the Chess label, a song written by Maurice McAllister. Now, Maurice McAllister, he was the lead singer of the Radiants, and at the time they were also recording for Chess Records, or I should say, Chess Records, not Cadet yet. But this is not the A-side. The A-side was called Count Me Out, but this is the B-side. So we'll send it out to Blue Soul 7, who might come into the chat room later on because he was on his way to work. He was tuned into the show. But this is March 64, Mr. Billy Stewart on the Chess label, and I definitely could relate to this song. It's called A Fat Boy Can Cry, Billy Stewart.
love a fat boy. They think I'm a lot of fun, just a bundle of joy. They don't believe that anything could ever bother me, but they don't know.
How many nights
They don't know. They don't know, child.
when she said goodbye?
They don't seem to realize that this fat boy can cry. This fat boy can cry. Everybody loves me. They love a fat boy. They say I'm like a Santa Claus with his bag full of toys, happy and gay. Because they've never seen me any other way, but they don't know.
How many nights
I'm telling you that they don't know, child.
when she said goodbye?
They don't seem to realize that this fat boy can cry. This fat boy can cry. I've got to keep on smiling.
Keep on smiling.
'Cause if I ever stop to make a frown, all of these tears I've been saving for years will come a falling down, falling down. They love me. They love a fat boy. They think I'm a lot of fun, just a bundle of joy. They don't believe that anything could ever bother me, but they don't know.
How many nights
They don't know now. Don't know. They don't seem to realize that this fat boy can cry. This fat boy can cry. Oh, don't you know I can shed a tear right now? Everything sounds good. Don't you know I can cry right now?
March 1964 release there for Billy Stewart. Billy Stewart on the Chess label. A Fat Boy Can Cry. Only certain people can call Johnny G Fat Boy. You got to be careful. I remember one of my friends called me that. I beat him up. I had to beat him up because my grandmother said, don't let anybody tease you. Make sure if they call you a name, because other kids will listen and they're all going to call you a name, so you got to beat that person up. So I did, but I got in trouble because his mother called my father and said, look what you did to my son. You gave him 2 black eyes. That's not nice, Johnny. You were friends. I said, yeah, but Mrs. Raguzin, he called me a fat boy. Well, that's just a name, Johnny. You don't have to beat him up. Well, anyway, I did. I'm sorry I did, but that really ruined our friendship. And I was, 10, 12 years old maybe? But anyway, there you go, Billy Stewart. Let's continue here. And this is a request for UK listener Tony Crosby in our YouTube chat room. He's pulled out another dance rug for tonight. And this a girl group, they are out of the UK. They had a number of singles in the UK, but they only had 2 releases here in the States. Their first came out on the London International label. I was looking for that. I couldn't find it. From January 64, That Boy of Mine. But the other one came out on the Cameo label, and the group included Vicky Hassman, Margot Quantrell, Barbara Moore, and Betty Prescott. Collectively, they were known as the Breakaways. And Tony requested both sides of this 45. So let's give a listen to the intended A-side. This tune written by Tony Hatch from June 64. The Breakaways on Cameo Records. It's called That's How It Goes. This is for Tony.
Summertime, and that's how it goes. A boy and girl with a love so fine, and that's how it goes. Baby, how could we tell? Love would
This group out of the UK going out to a requester in the UK that is in our YouTube chat room at this wee hour of the morning there. That's Tony Crosby. Requested the Breakaways there from June 1964. That's How It Goes. Came out on the Cameo label here in the States, and he also requested the flip side here. So we're going to do an instant double spin for Tony Crosby here on the Breakaways as I line this darn thing up here. Here you go. So let's flip it over here. This is the This is the B side of the 45. Let's see who the writers were on this one. Again, June 1964. The Breakaways on Cameo, going out to Tony Crosby in our YouTube chat room. It's called "He Doesn't Love Me." The Breakaways. That's a great two-sided 45 there, going out to Tony Crosby. Listening in the UK there, the Breakaways there. He Doesn't Love Me, that's the B-side. That's How It Goes, that's the A-side. They only had 2 releases here in the U.S. Lots of releases, though, in the UK. Let's stay with the girl group sounds. Actually, this is an old request for Warren Russell, who was in our YouTube chat room. I was looking through. Actually, my mother was helping me file these records for the last few days here. We were up late filing my Soul 45s. I had about 20 or so boxes, about 245s in each box, so she was helping me do it. And I was looking for some old requests, and I did found an old one for Evan, who is in our YouTube chat. I have others for Evan tonight. But this is one that Warren requested. I don't remember even, Warren, when you did request this this girl group out of Los Angeles, California. They included Fanita James, Gene King, and lead singer Darlene Love. Now, they had 4 releases on the Reprise record label, and this is their second release, their second of 4 on Reprise, and this was released in 1960. An Italian singer, I can't pronounce this, Gigliola Cinquetti, released a song called Caro Come Te, was the original name of the song, but I guess they transcribed it to English and they called it My Love Come Home. And this was a request that Warren Russell sent me a while back from May 66. Let's give a listen to the Blossoms on Reprise Records, Darlene Love on lead. It's called My Love Come Home for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room.
but believe I still love you. One moment madness and you're gone now. Believe me, I know I was wrong now. I was all alone, he was all alone. Somehow he kissed me, still I don't know why. I can tell you why. I let him kiss me, my love, forget, forgive. I miss you so. For you, I live. See my sorrow, take me back again. We can start again, a new tomorrow. My love, come home, come home. I'll keep my heart for you. Alone, my
Yeah, that's a pretty nice B-side there. By request for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. That's Darlene Love and the Blossoms. They're second of 4 on the Reprise record label. Song entitled My Love Come Home. Well, let's flip the 45 over here because we'll give a listen to the intended A-side. This side written by David Gates, produced by Jimmy Bowen, arranged by Ernie Freeman. So, Reed, this is the side you probably had checked it off for, but it was a great two-sided 45. I wasn't sure. I have all their releases, the Blossoms releases on Reprise. So let's flip it over here and give a listen to the intended A-side. Features again Darlene Love on lead. This is May 1966, the Blossoms on Reprise. It's called Lover Boy.
You
That's a twin spin with the Blossoms there. Darlene Love on lead. Song entitled, I got rid of the page here because I had it out of order. Though that is Loverboy. That's the flip side of My Love Come Home, which Reed says is the A side, My Love Come Home, or the push side, we should say. Just because the radio station or the record company, had a plug side, that doesn't mean the DJs really abided by their rules. It was only till they had the same song on both sides that the DJs had no choice. But anyway, they're the second of 4 by the Blossoms on the Reprise record label. Lover Boy is the name of the tune. Let's continue here now. This next singer, he was the lead singer of the 1950s vocal group The Flamingos. The early Flamingos sang lead on songs like Golden Teardrops and That's My Desire. Those were on the Chance label. You can hear those on Saturday night right here on the Vinyltreasure show. Dream of a Lifetime was another one. So many others. Also he left the group to sing with the Moroccos that recorded for United Records, but he has a solo release that came out in 1965 on the local Joyce record label. And this is on another label. It doesn't look... I was talking to my buddy Dave the Rave about this record. He doesn't have it on this. I think this is the first label. Reed, maybe you can prove me right or wrong, but I think this is the first label for this record, Joyce Records, 1965. His name is Salah McElroy. Salah McElroy on the Joyce label. It's called Party Time. Salah McElroy. Salah McElroy, previously the lead singer of the Flamingos. There's a solo release from 1965. Have it on the Joyce record label. Party Time is the name of the tune. And yes, Rob, it is a party every Wednesday right here on Oldies and More Radio with your host, Johnny G. Also live on YouTube. If you're new to the program, just finding out, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the bell and then receive all notifications either on your phone or your PC or your email, whatever you specify. I think they send it to wherever you specify. I always get an email. I know some other people don't, but I always do. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition for this next gal. She was the second white female singer to be signed by Berry Gordy Jr.'s Motown record empire. The first was Debbie Dean, but she was a at the time, I should say, and I guess I can go for a platinum blonde. What do you think? She was a 17-year-old, 6-foot platinum blonde, and that's what I prefer, taller than shorter, but anyway, that's just Johnny G. But she was born in Santa Cruz, California. She had 3 releases on the Motown subsidiary VIP Records. Let's give a listen to her first. I like this song a lot. Yes, I do, from December 65. Let's give a listen to Chris Clark. Chris Clark on the VIP record label. It's called Don't Be Too Long.
If you wanna go away, well, I'm gonna let you go. You say you're coming back, this I know. But baby, don't be too long, no, no. Don't be too long, no, no. Don't be too long away from me.
That's the first of 3 on the VIP record label for Chris Clark. December 1965, Don't Be Too Long. That tune written and produced by Berry Gordy Jr. Johnny G, not going to be too long. Well, you know, we always do some overtime, but not too long on the overtime here. Let's continue here with the request this time for Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat room. This group, they're out of Wilmington, Delaware, first providing background vocals in late 1961 for Vic and the Versatiles, recorded for the Dandy record label. Then in 1964, provided background vocals for Edwin Johnson on the Candy label, and I think also on the flip side of that, Silas Pfeiffer, I think, was on the flip. But the group were managed by Phil Flowers and Ron Sheffrin, who brought them over to Dot Records, and they had 2 releases on Dot Records. This is their first, produced by Jerry Granahan, arranged by George Bold. Let's go to July of 1968 with this request for Evan by the Mellow Fellows. The Mellow Fellows on the Dot label. It's called Another Sleepless Night for Evan.
in the late of the evening, when the sun has lost its shine, the whole town sleeping, the only lights on a man. I can't close my eyes, I need her by my side. Oh, and what I did, I realized it wasn't. Oh, you know it looks just like it's gonna be another sleepless night. Whoa, another sleepless night. Last night I must have said something, girl, I never meant to say. Oh no, 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 I confess to the wrong I've done. I swear I never, ever loved this way. I tried counting sheep, but my thoughts are too deep. Oh, you best believe me, my friends, my friends, I'll never love again. No, and have another, another sleepless night. Whoa, another sleepless night. I confess to the wrong I've done. I swear I'll never ever love again. Oh, I wanna sleep, but my thoughts are too deep. Now there are tears in my eyes. Oh, you know it looks just yes, it is. I can tell, no, it's gonna be another sleepless night. Whoa, another sleepless night. Whoa, yeah, another, no, 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 another, no, 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 another sleepless night. Whoa, yeah, another, no, no, no.
As July 1968, that's a request for Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat room. Those are the Mellow Fellows. The Mellow Fellows on the Dot record label. That's their first of two on Dot, Another Sleepless Night. That is the B-side of the 45. Let's give a listen to the A-side here. It's a record that Dave the Rave sold Johnny G, and actually plays pretty nice for the condition that it was in. And Dave let it go not that expensive. It was fairly cheap, just under $10, I think. Dave the Rave. Check the price on this record now. Maybe it's going up. I don't know. You know, Dave the Rave says the records are like the stock market. But let's flip the 45 over. This is the intended A-side, produced by Jerry Granahan, arranged by George Boll. This charted number 10, a number 10 record on KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri, July 1968 on Dot Records. This is the A-side by the Mellow Fellows. It's called My Baby Needs Me.
Old man Misery sitting around just watching me, trying to see if he can play his part, yeah. Old man loneliness, waiting just to make a mess of the love that I have for the girl deep in my heart. Oh, forgive up my sweet thing. Mountains gonna talk, rivers gonna run out of love. Oh, I make my woman cry. Birds are gonna walk, never gonna fly. 'Cause she needs me. I know she needs me. My baby needs me. Oh yes she does. My baby needs me. I know she does. Forever break her heart. The sky's gonna fall. Oh, she's gonna part. 'Cause she needs me. And I know she needs me. My baby needs me. Oh yes she does. My baby needs early in the morning. My baby needs whenever she's lonely. My baby needs. She calls out my name. My baby needs. She say, baby.
That's a twin spin on the Mellow Fellows there. You heard both sides of their first release. Kind of a mellow sound there, you have to say. July 1968. First, we heard Another Sleepless Night for Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat. When you flip that .45 over by the Mellow Fellows, you get My Baby Needs Me. Johnny G Needs You on a Wednesday evening right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. If you like what Johnny G is doing, please give me a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated, as the brass at YouTube, they do take note and they mark down all this activity. So thank you all for tuning in. Now, here's a request for UK listener Tony Crosby. This gal, born Maybelle Louise Smith in Jackson, Tennessee, began her career with Dave Clark's Memphis Band. That was back in 1936. Began recording in 1947 for the King record label as Maybelle Smith. Then she signed with OK Records in 1952, and record producer at OK, Fred Mendelssohn, he gave her the stage name of Big Maybelle because of her loud yet well-toned voice. She would then sign with Savoy Records in 1956, had a couple of big R&B hits. One of them was a song called Candy, but she had quite a number of releases that were played here in New York on Savoy Records by Big Maybelle. Other releases followed in the early 1960s on Brunswick and Scepter. In 1966, though, she had put out an LP that came out on the Rojak label, and it was called Big Maybelle's Got a Brand New Bag. And I guess she was recording like hits of 1966, 1965, 1966. And Tony requested a single off that LP. It was a cover song. This was first done, actually a big hit by Question Mark and the Mysterians. But this version charted number 99 on Cashbox, 96 on Billboard, 23 on the Billboard R&B chart, but a big number 7 on WJMO out of Cleveland, Ohio. Let's go to December of 1966 with this request for Tony Crosby, Big Maybelle on Rojak Records, and her rendition of the tune 96 Tears.
Too many teardrops for one heart to be crying, yeah. Too many teardrops for one heart to carry on. You way up on top now, baby, since you left me, yeah. And you're always laughing down at me, yeah. Watch out, baby, I'm gonna get there. Yes, I am, and we'll be together.
That's a by request for Tony Crosby in our YouTube chat room there. Big Maybelle's version of 96 Tears, December 1966 on the Road Jack record label. She has other, Port Records. She has other releases on Big Jim Records, I think it is. Johnny G. I have a lot of her records in my collection dating back to the and she did the original version of Whole Lot of Shaking Going On, believe it or not. That was a big hit for Jerry Lee Lewis. Johnny G here on a Wednesday evening. Hope you're digging on the tunes here. Let's continue here. Here's a request for Adrian Viterbo, listening in Mexico. He is in our YouTube chat room. He requested this singer originally from Prattville, Alabama, began recording in 1961 as a member of the Falcons that recorded for the Lupine record label. His first solo release came out on Correct Tone in April of 1962. I think I played it here. I think you requested that one there, Adrian, if I'm not mistaken. He had other releases on Cub Records, and he had 3 on Double L. And then in 1964, he signed with Atlantic Records, had 32 releases through the year 1972. This is the B-side to his second release on Atlantic. It's a song he wrote. It's produced by Bert Burns and arranged by Tico Wilshire. Right away, that would get me to buy the 45, hands down, no matter what. But I didn't pay a lot for this. Paid a couple dollars, paid 10 cents for that Big Maybelle record. It's from January 65. This is for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, Mr. Wilson Pickett. Wilson Pickett on the Atlantic label. It's called Take a Little Love. This is for Adrian.
Take a little bit of this love of mine. Oh yeah, you can bet your life you will feel so fine. Oh yeah, love with the burning desire will set your soul on fire. If you take a little bit of this love of mine, take a little bit of this hugging and kissing. Oh yeah, soon we'll discover what you've been missing. Love you can call your own. You will never be alone if you take a little bit of this love of mine. Oh yeah, oh yeah. My. Yeah. Come a little closer while the moon is shining bright. Let me whisper sweet things in your ear. Darling, let me hold you tight. Oh yeah. Wanna prove my love is true. I'll always stand by you. If you take a little bit of this love of mine, love of mine, you know it's so high. I said you can't go over. One more thing, darling, it's so low.
As going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, the sound of Wilson Pickett there on the Atlantic record label. That is his second release on the Atlantic label, actually the B-side there, Take a Little Love from January 1965. And I remember I went into Masters. I bought a song called, and I didn't hear it on the radio, but there was a gal that was there, and she was asking. And at that time, Masters department store, they had a pretty big record department, and I remember they had the slots there behind the guy, and she goes, do you have the latest Wilson Pickett record? So he pulled it out and he played it. It was called Don't Let the Green Grass Fool You. And then as soon as she left, I said, can I buy that record? And I bought that 45. That was one that I didn't hear on the radio yet, but I heard at the Masters. I mean, it just reminds me of a thing with Wilson Pickett. But anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Let's continue here. I found this next 45 in the wild, and I was happy I did. I did get some good buys on a lot of my 60s soul records. Not all of them, but some of them I did. And I think, correct me, Tony Crosby, this is not a big soul record. Maybe it is a big soul record on the northern scene. It's actually a cover song, too. This song first recorded by Rody Joy in 1965 on Redbird Records, but this is a male version of it by this group called The Stoppers. And like I said, I picked this up for 10 cents in the wild, and it's a vinyl promo, and this is the plug side of the 45. Let's go to March of 1966 for The Stoppers on Jubilee Records. It's called, or their rendition of the tune, Come Back, Baby.
La 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 la, 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 la 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 la. Baby, baby, it seems like a very long time since you go. The thought of you is messing up my mind. No, I treated you very good, did everything that a lover should. So come back, baby, come back, baby, come back to me. My heart still cries out for you. Come back, baby, come back to me. Come on back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, come back. So that you have no one else. Love me, but come back, baby, come back, baby, come back to me. Come back, baby, come back, baby, come back to me. Come back, baby, come back, baby, come back to me.
That group called the lost my place. There you go. That's a group called the Stoppers there. March 1966 on the Jubilee record label. Come Back Baby is the name of the tune. Originally done by Rody Joy. She did it first. Now, when I bought these records, you have to remember, I was buying records back in the 1970s, going to garage sales. So at that time, a lot of these records, especially the Northern Soul records, nobody knew that they were, big time wants over in the UK at the time, even though that some of those guys like John Manship and others were coming here to the US picking those records out, and people didn't really think that there was a market for records, and they would throw them out constantly, or they'd sell them at garage sales or flea markets. We didn't have eBay. We didn't have the internet. So you have to remember, thrift stores were selling them for 10 cents and 25 cents. They were used items, just like anything else, brick and back and, no, did I say that right? But, furniture and everything else used to go in there. Did you get any new records in? And they didn't know that, they were being sold at record shows and on set sale lists and whatnot. But again, same thing. You can throw out, red, blue vinyl RCAs. They may be country records, and maybe to somebody they're worth something. But again, I just had to be in the right place at the right time, and it's different now. A lot of things are different, so especially in the record collecting. Some of the records I spent thousands of dollars on are much cheaper now, some of those older Orioles and all those early sides, but a lot of the soul records and rockabilly records have held their values, blues also. But when I say some of these records I picked up for dollars from my group Harmony guys, because they didn't think much of the soul records, so they were willing to let them go for $1. They didn't maybe know at the time, but like this one, I paid $1 for this 45 here. And speaking of Rody Joy, that originally did that Comeback Baby, there's a record by her. This gal, born in Detroit, but she relocated to Brooklyn, New York. Her real name, Rita Coleman, had 3 releases on the Redbird record label. Let's give a listen to her second. And her name is Rody. I don't know if this is an in-demand record or not, but it's from June 65, Rody Joy on Redbird. It's called He's So Easy to Love, Rody Joy.
Every time I see him passing by, how I wish that he belonged to me. Such a sweet and handsome guy, and in his eyes it's heaven that I see. Oh, he's everything that any girl could want, and I want him oh so bad. He's so easy to love. Oh, he's so easy to love. Tells me I should follow him, hoping someday he will notice me, and I'll be so very happy when this love of mine is all he'll ever see. Every girl I know says she loves him so, but I love him so much more. He's so easy to love. Oh, he's so easy to love. Oh, 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 oh. La, 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 him so, but I love him so much more. He's so easy to love. Oh, he's so easy to love. Oh, 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 oh. He's so easy to love. Did you hear me say that he's so easy to love? He's so easy to love. He's so easy to love. He's so easy to love.
That's the sound of Rody Joy here on the Vinyltreasure Show, June 65. It's on the Redbird record label. He's So Easy to Love is the name of that one. That's her second of 3 on the Redbird label. She had 4 records on Parkway. I know I have at least 2 on the Parkway. I don't know, maybe I have them all. But Well, it's unfortunate, though, that she never really had a big hit. No, she did not. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for this next group. They are from Grand Rapids, Michigan. They recorded 2 for the Palmer record label. I bought this one up in Mount Kisco, New York. I used to work in White Plains for a company called Transamerica Leasing, and they were a division of the insurance company. I was just a junior accountant at the time. This was 1980. Graduated from Pace University, and I found out it was actually Mike Layton who told me about Ed Sokol. I don't know what happened to him, but he just bought a house with his companion up in Mount Kisco, New York, and they were fixing it to sell. That's what he did, but he had a basement full of 45's. And he was friends with Rich Rosen, and he didn't want Rosen to go there, so he said, Johnny, why don't you come over here and look for the records? So I'm telling you, there were tons and tons of records. I would go there, I think 3 times a week. I remember I got caught in a snowstorm there, and I had the Park Avenue at the time, and he would let me buy $500 worth of 45's each time I went. They were all $1. I was piling them up, and I'd put like an extra 10 in the pile, so maybe I cheated a little bit. But he says, I'm not going to count all these. $1, $2, $3, $500. So I'd get records like this next one that was in there. And again, I didn't know anything about the records. I didn't. I had them, and I left them here in the house for years. They were down in the basement, and it was really over the last, maybe 10 years that I've been able to go through some of these things. And I've played this one before, but I think this is an in-demand 45, a desirable 45 by Northern Soul Collectors, a song written by Richard Popcorn Wiley and Tony Hess. And this one charted regionally. This was number 13 on WLAV, which is out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's the second of 2 for the People's Choice. The People's Choice from April 67 on Palmer Records. It's called Savin' My Lovin' for You, the People's Choice.
I'm saving my lovin', all of my lovin' for you. I'm saving my lovin', all of my lovin' for you. I'm gonna put it on a
April 67 release there for the People's Choice. That one there on the Palmer record label. And the song entitled Saving My Love for You. And that was one of the ones that would go, maybe if somebody made me a decent offer, I would sell that record. Maybe it isn't. No, Johnny G can't sell records that I only have one of. Maybe a garage record I can. Maybe. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition. This is a request for Evan Blatt. Touch of the 70s, Santi. Here we go with a touch of the 70s. This group is out of Rochester, New York. They first recorded as The New Life back in November of 1969 on the Epic record label. But this trio, they consisted of Jerry Ferguson, Wade Davis, and Samuel Jones. So they would change their name to Ferguson, Davis, and Jones. And they had two more releases on the Epic record label. Now, Evan requested their first, and this song written by Sandy Linzer and Denny Randell, and arranged by Charlie Colello. There you go. I look for that. And this record came in on 70s records. A lot of the dealers would sell them to me for $1, and that was across the board. Everything was $1. So anything from 1970 and on a bunch of the dealers that I dealt with, and again, it was numbers. So I collected the Epic and Columbia and Capitol and ABC and all those. So I had a bunch of dealers that would sell me records for $1, and they were mint. And this came in as $1, and I don't know if this is worth anything, but Evan requested it. It's actually a pretty cool record. It's Ferguson, Davis, and Jones, and this was a number 12 record on WBBF in Rochester, New York, where they were from. It's from March 1970. We touched the 70s here on the All 60s edition. Ferguson, Davis, and Jones. It's called I Think I'm Gonna Cry. This is for Evan in our YouTube chat room.
Here she comes, one time loving baby. You know she's making it with a new man, yeah. That's him walking by her side. And here it comes, back off her feeling.
Touch of the 70s here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That's by request For Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat room, March 1970. That's the first of two for Ferguson, Davis, and Jones on the Epic record label, I Think I'm Gonna Cry. And they had other releases on GRT, Lifestyle, MCA, I think as Ferguson, Davis, and Lee. I guess Jones dropped out and they added Lee for somebody like that. But anyway, and Reed asked me, how did I keep track? Well, I used to physically lug to the record, to any of the record shows, my my books. I should show them to you. They're all destroyed now, but believe me, I bought a whole new set. But you think I got the time to go in and check them all off again? Are you kidding? That's years of accumulation. And then I stopped after, it's got to be, maybe for the last 10 years, I stopped. When Spence was bringing me records, Spence Wooten was bringing me records every week, and I was buying hundreds of records every week, $5,000, $4,000 every week. I stopped checking them off. So that's why sometimes when you send me requests, I'm not sure I have them, and then voila, they're there. Because I finally go through them, and I still have boxes to go through of records and requests that you've all sent me. So I have them on the list. Charlene keeps them on the list. But that's how I knew what I needed. And I was buying everything. I was buying pop, country, soul, rock and roll, psych, garage. And if they were cheap, I bought them. So I'd get lists. They'd call me on the phone. I'd check them off as I got them. And then one time, I remember I was buying from Joel Scherzer. Somebody, he had 3 giant boxes of records that he was mailing to me. And there must have been about 300 records at the time. And somebody broke into his car. They broke into his car and they stole the boxes of records. So of course I had them, that was like a problem because I marked them off already. And I was like, and I marked them off like I made a special notation for him on records that he sold me. So he went and found copies again, but who knew what they were? And anytime I had an S next to it, he would say to me, I want $4 for this record, or he would pick and choose the amount. I said, Joel, there's an S there. And he said, okay, I'll sell it to you for $1, because he was selling everything to me for $1, and he started to raise his prices. But anyway, I babble on here and I digress. But here's one that I picked up for $1. This gal from Yazoo City, Mississippi. In 1961, she was a member of the Ikeettes, but her debut solo single came out on the Deluxe label in the fall of 1962 as Jossie Armstead. Her real name, though, is Josephine Armstead, but she also recorded under different aliases. In 1963, she had a release on Infinity. I think I have that record by Jossie Armstead. Then starting in 1964, had releases on Swaway, Wild Deuce, and Simpson as Dina Johnson. Some of those are in-demand records from 1967, but she moved to Chicago with her husband, who was record producer Mel Collins, to form Giant Record Productions. And she would have 5 releases on her Giant label. This is her second. It's a song she wrote. This bubbled under on Billboard at number 129, was number 28 on the R&B chart, and number 15 on KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri. Let's go to March of 1968. Let's give a listen to Joe Armstead on her label, Giant Records. It's called A Stone Good Love, Joe Armstead.
I may not dress the best, I'll never win a beauty contest. I've got a lover, a stone good
March 1968 release there for Joe Armstead. That's on the Giant record label. That's her second of 5 on Giant. A Stone Good Love. Is it Love or Lover? No, it's called Lover. Charlene, you got to put ER there. A Stone Cold Lover, not Love. Anyway, let's continue here. Let's go back to Billy Stewart. Let's go to Washington, D.C. I'm going to send this one out to Blue Soul 7. This is the B-side to Billy's 10th of 19 on the Chess record label. This one again produced by Billy Davis. The A-side of this was called How Nice It Is. It was a big record for him. I think in Pittsburgh it was, but this is from August of 65. Billy Stewart on Chess Records. It's called No Girl.
As sweet as can be, they went from tears to break up, loneliness back to make up. I watched the kids as they were dancing, having fun and all holding hands. I wish I could do it too, but there is no girl. Gather there to meet a blanket and a radio, cool breezes from the waters that flow. Oh love, oh where are you? What I see, don't you know? I said I like it too. I know I can't go, 'cause there is no girl. Story I tell, I'm lonely and I'm blue. Is there something that you can do? No, no girl for me. No future as I can see. What's a heart without a mate? Why must I have to wait? On the beach, lovers gather there to meet, a blanket and a radio, cool breezes from the waters that flow. Oh love, I said where are you? What I see, don't you know? I said I like it too. I know I can't go, 'cause there is no girl.
We'll send that one out to a Blue Soul 7 there. The sound of Billy Stewart there. August 1965 on the Chess record banner. No Girl is the name of that tune. We continue here on Vinyl Treasures. Let's go to Philadelphia now for this next singer. This gal had this lone release on the Jaguar record label. Now, for you collectors out there, this 45 came out twice. And first it came out in 1964, and you can tell with the label style, it's different. It's block print, and then it was put out again in 1966. Actually, she re-sang the song, so it is a different cut than the first time it came out in 1964, and that's the way I have it. From 1966, written, arranged, and conducted by Tommy Lewis. Her name is Joyce Bennett. Joyce Bennett. This is on the Jaguar label. I don't know where I picked this up, but it wasn't expensive at the time. 1966. It's called The New Boy. Joyce Bennett.
I'm talking about the new boy. I'm talking about the new boy. Something good just happened in my neighborhood. I'm talking about the new boy. He just moved in, and I'm hoping that his heart I'll win. I'm talking about the new boy. He's so handsome, just his smile will shake me up. And when he passes by, his footsteps wake me up. So I rush out the door, hoping that I might see just a glimpse of his face, and he might look at me. I'm talking about the new boy. Talking about the new boy. The other day, I saw him passing by my way. I'm talking about the new boy, but my hopes were dim, cause I thought I'd never talk to him. I'm talking about the new boy, but to my surprise, he stopped right there beside me. I was so nervous that I shook deep down inside me. With a smile on his face, he took hold of my hand. I don't mind telling you, I was feeling so grand. I'm talking about the new boy. Now things are fine, and I'm pretty sure he's mine or mine. I'm talking about the new boy, 'cause now you see, we're just as happy as can be. I'm talking about the new boy, 'cause I'm gonna have him for the rest of my life. He is my husband, and I am his wife. I'm talking about the new boy. Alright. I'm talking about the new boy. What I said. I'm talking about the new boy. That's alright. I'm talking about the new boy.
As Joyce Bennett there, the 1966 version of her Jaguar 45, The New Boy is the name of that tune here. Let's continue here with this request for listener Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat room. Now, this singer from Montgomery, Alabama began recording back in 1962 on the Fairlane label as half of a duo. They were called Clarence and Calvin, but then he went solo in 1966, signing with the Fame record label, but he didn't achieve success until he signed with Atlantic Records. That was in 1967. He would have 15 releases on Atlantic through 1971. His biggest hit was a song called Patches. I have to say that was his biggest hit in 1970. His next biggest hit was a song called Slip Away, and that was on Atlantic in 1968. Now his third biggest hit, his third single on Atlantic was called Too Weak to Fight, but Evan requested the flip side. Great two-sided 45 from October 1968. Clarence Carter by request for Evan on Atlantic Records, the B-side to Too Weak to Fight. It's called Let Me Comfort You. This is for Evan.
Slip away. I was so afraid you couldn't come today. I know, darling, what you go through. 'Cause so many times he's so mean to you. So let me comfort you. Oh, baby, let me comfort you. Please, baby, I'll take time with you that he never did take. Ooh, let me profit from his mistakes. I know, darling, he's a foolish man. He just didn't understand when he had a good thing. So let me comfort you, baby. Let me comfort you. I'll take you in my arms and never turn you loose. Don't tell me to stop, girl, 'cause it ain't no use. I'm gonna pet you, baby, and bring your fever on. And then I'm gonna love to say the things that I just said. He's my friend, this I know is true, but I can't stand to see him walk over you. So let me comfort you, baby. Let me comfort you. Hey! Let me comfort you, baby. I love you. I need you. Let me comfort you. Oh yeah. Let me comfort you, baby. Oh yeah. Raise your fever to 103.
And B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show by request for Evan Blatt in our YouTube chat room. That's Clarence Carter, October 1968. That is the B-side to his third release on the Atlantic label, Let Me Comfort You. But let's give a listen to the A-side here, because this was a 45 that my aunt purchased back in 1968 when it came out new. As you know, she was buying records back in 1954 and continuing to buy. Usually, you know, you're going to stop after high school, but she continued well into the 1970s. But she was definitely buying in 1968. And for me, 10 years old at the time, and I remember her bringing home this 45. This was number 13 on Billboard and Cashbox, number 3 on the Billboard R&B chart, a big number 1 record on WQOK in Greenville, South Carolina, October 1968. You just heard the B-side requested by Evan, Let Me Comfort You. This was the A-side, Mr. Clarence Carter on Atlantic. It's called Too Weak to Fight.
There is something, baby, about you that's really attracting me. Yeah. And your sweet love, darling, really got a hold on me. I've got a little taste of your love, and now I'm hooked on you. Yeah. And I keep falling, falling. What can I do? I'm too weak to fight. Listen to me, baby. Too weak to fight, yeah. You're breaking down my health, girl. Can't eat and I can't sleep. Oh no. I've tried to turn you loose now, but your hook is in too deep. Oh yeah. My resistance is getting a little low, and I've got to find a cure. 'Cause I keep falling, falling, falling for you. Yeah. I'm too weak to fight. Listen to me, baby. Too weak to fight, yeah. Too weak to fight. You're messing with my head. You got me too weak to fight. Too weak to fight now, baby. I'm calling wrong numbers. Too weak to fight now, baby. You got my head going, going round and round. Oh yeah. Too weak to fight now, baby, 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 baby. Yes, I am. Too weak to fight. Yeah.
That's probably the biggest hit for the night there. Clarence Carter, October 1968. His third release on Atlantic, Too Weak to Fight. We just heard the flip of that Evan Blatt requested, Let Me Comfort You. Great two-sided 45. Let's continue now for this gal. She was born in Oakland, California, but she moved to Chicago, Illinois. First recording in 1966 on the Special Agent label. Her biggest hit was a song called Love Love Makes a Woman came out on the Brunswick record label in 1968. That was a 45 that my aunt purchased also from the year 68. But let's give a listen to her 10th release, her 10th of 16 on the Brunswick record label. Now, 3 of those 16 include duets with Gene Chandler, of course, but this was number 30 on the Billboard R&B chart, and it's a song that she wrote and can't read this, wrote together with Eugene Record of the Chi-Lites. Together with her wrote this tune. It's from October 69. Give a listen to Barbara Acklin on the Brunswick record label. Her tune is called After You, Barbara Acklin.
Yes, you did. And I'm here on this island. Yes, I am. No one around. My baby, I've got to regroup and get myself together. Now that you go, I gotta do better. But after you, oh baby, my baby, after you, oh honey, my baby, then who? Tell me, baby, then who? You played with my heart, yes you did, but you knew I was wise. My baby, all I could hear was I'm sorry's an alibi. My baby, you're a leading situation, and I've wasted a lot of time looking for another life. I know we'll be mine, but after you, oh baby, after you, oh honey, then you're a leading situation, and I'm wasting a lot of time looking for another life. I know we'll be mine, but after you, oh baby, after you, oh honey, then who? Tell me, baby, then who? Then who? Then who? Tell me, baby, then who? Then who? Then who? After you, oh baby, after you, oh honey. Tell me, baby, then who? Then who? Then who? Tell me, baby, then who? Then who? Then who? After you, oh honey. After you, oh baby.
October 69 release there from Miss Barbara Acklin. Barbara Acklin, her 10th release on the Brunswick record label. After You is the name of that tune. We continue here with this singer, originally from Pensacola, Florida, but he relocated to Detroit, Michigan. He had been crippled by polio as a child and spent much of his life on crutches, but that didn't stop him from singing and being a successful singer at that too. First recorded in 1959 as part of a vocal group on the Deb label, a member of the Velvetones, and in 1962 signed with Columbia, had some cool cool sides on the Columbia record label. I should pull those out. But in 64 he moved over to their subsidiary OK Records, had 13 releases on OK. Let's give a listen to his 5th release, a tune written by Barrett Strong and Bobby Miller, produced by Carl Davis and Gerald Sims. This charted number 3 on KDAY out of Los Angeles, California. Let's go to September of 1965 for Walter Jackson. Walter Jackson on the OK record label. It's called I'll Keep on Trying.
I'll keep on trying.
I have to say hello to just Blue Soul 7 that just came into our YouTube chat room there. Blue Soul 7 played some records for you earlier in the show. Hopefully they won't take down this video this time. I haven't seen any copyright issues yet. I thought maybe with that Clarence Carter 45 I would have it, but I did not. But anyway, there you go. That is Walter Jackson. Walter Jackson, September 1965 on the OK record label, I'll Keep On Trying. You know, if you go see videos of Walter Jackson, you can see each time, like on Dick Clark's Where the Action Is, he's sitting down, like in, I think one of the songs he does, he's in like an auditorium and he's sitting in the seat there and he's singing. And that's how he did it. Unfortunately, polio really left him crippled, but that didn't stop him. No, it did not. Let's continue here. This is a request for listener Tony Crosby in the UK, tuned in at this early hour here on the Vinyltreasure show, and you would have never thought that this gal would do a record like this. She was born January 17th, 1927 in North, if there is a place called North South Carolina, believe it or not. First recording for RCA back in 1953. She was also an actress and a dancer, and best known for her Christmas song. So I'm sure some of you may have known. Lenny, I'm sure you've heard the song Santa Baby. But she also played Catwoman in the ABC TV show Batman. That was back in 1967. I remember watching her on the Batman show. But after she left RCA, she had singles on Cap, Decca, and 2 on the Musicor record label. And this is the B-side to her second, and a request for Tony Crosby in our YouTube chat room. This one produced by Luther Dixon, arranged by Gene Red. Let's go to November of 1966 for Miss Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt on the Musicor record label. This is for Tony. It's called Any Way You Want It, Baby.
I don't wanna keep you, baby, if you don't wanna be kept. I don't wanna make you take the things you can't accept. I won't force my love upon you just to satisfy myself. All you gotta do is let me know. Should I stay or should I go? That I'm confident that I can stand alone, or that I don't need you. I'm no island, I'm not stone. I'm just the same as any girl is, raised on love and foolish pride. But if you're gonna love me, you gotta say it. Tell me if you don't, I can take it.
the same as any girl is. Raised on love and fool and pride. But if you're gonna love me, you gotta say it. Tell me if you don't, I can take it any way you want it, baby. So baby, that's the way. Any way you want it, baby. So baby, that's the way. Baby, 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 that's the baby. You want it square or round? I don't care. Do you want it here or there? It doesn't matter to me anywhere. Oh, baby, 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 oh, baby.
That's going out to Tony Crosby in the UK. Requested Eartha Kitt, November 1966 on the Music Her record label. That is the B-side of the 45. Any Way You Want It, Baby is the name of the tune. Mr. Dave the Rave in our YouTube chat room requested the intended A-side of the 45. So we do instant requests here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. So let's flip the 45 over. This styrene copy here. There you go. And by request, instant request for Mr. WIBG Dave the Rave. This is Eartha Kitt from November 1966 on the Music Hall record label. This is the A-side. It's called They'll Come. Did I say that right? There Comes a Time. Eartha Kitt for Dave.
There comes a time a girl has got to say, no, no, baby. You can't break this heart of mine. You've gone and done it every time, but no more. Even though I love you, I gotta leave you. Oh, there comes a time a girl has got to say, stop it, baby. Things can't go on as they are. You lied and cheated, you've gone too far, but no more. Got to put you out of my mind, so I won't be hurt like there comes a time a girl has got to say, baby, I've gotta put an end to this. Although I'll die without your sweet, sweet kisses. Goodbye. Even though I'll cry, you know the reason why.
That's Miss Eartha Kitt. You heard both sides of her 45 on the Music Core record label. That is the intended A-side going out to Dave the Rave in our YouTube chat room. That's November 1966 on Music Core. It's called There Comes a Time, and Tony Crosby requested the B-side, Any Way You Want It, Baby. There you go. A twin spin for Miss Eartha Kitt. Let's continue here for this group out of Jersey City, New Jersey. First recording back in 1962 for the Piney label. Then in 1964 they signed with Joe Evans's Carnival label. Had 14 releases on the Carnival label. This is the B-side to their 13th. It features George Jackson on lead. Let's send this one out to Blue Soul 7 on his way to work right now in Wales, but he's going to tune in to hopefully to the archive here as the copyright police. They just poked their head out there on those Eartha Kitt 45's. But anyway, June 1969, the Manhattans on Carnival. It's called Love is Breaking Out, parentheses, all over.
Let it be known by the song that we're singing that love is breaking out all over. Let it be shouted from the highest hill that love is breaking out all over. They're saying, I do love you, baby. Yes, I love you, baby. Let it be carried through the air by the wind. Love is breaking out all over. It's gonna grow till there is no end. Love is breaking out all over. They're saying, I do love you, baby. Yes, I do love you, baby. Don't try to fight it. There is no use. You're gonna get shit. You're gonna get shit. There's gonna be eventually nothing but love, baby. Let it be rung by the bells in the steeple that love is breaking out all over. Let it be shared by all of our people that love is breaking out all over. They're saying, I do love you, baby. Yes, I love you, baby. Love is breaking out all over me, baby. Because I feel it, my baby. I love you, baby. Yes, I do. I really love you, baby. Love is breaking out. It's breaking out all over. I know you feel it, my baby. Love is breaking out.
Now, those are the Manhattans there, June 1969, as the copyright police poke their head out again. Will you leave me alone, please? They were there, June 69, the Manhattans on Carnival Records. Love is breaking out, parentheses, all over. That is their 13th of 14 releases on the Carnival record label. Let's continue here. This gal, she had 3 releases on Morris Levy's Roulette record label. Really can't find much info on this gal, but this is her debut single, tune written and produced by Teddy Van. And this is interesting. It's a styrene promo with a BB hole in it. You normally don't see that because they're not for sale anyway. But it's like a big production sound. That's all I can call it. It's from December 65. Her name is June Adams. June Adams on Roulette Records. The song is called The Human Race. June Adams.
Between the earth and the sky.
December 65 released the debut single there for June Adams. June Adams, that big production sound on Morris Levy's Roulette record label. The Human Race is the name of the tune. Johnny G spinning original vinyl 45, 60 style, soul style here on a Wednesday evening on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. If you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as we continue with the requests, this time for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. This singer from Winterville, Mississippi, but he was raised in Chicago, first recording for the Mercury label in 1959. That's not an easy record to find. I have that Mercury 45, but in 62 he signed with OK Records, had 18 releases on the OK label between the years 62 and 1968. Let's give a listen to his eighth. I have this on a mint styrene stock copy and a nice vinyl promo. So I saw it in the box. I said, well, I'll stick with the mint styrene here. I think it sounds okay. This was a number 24 on Billboard, 23 on Cashbox, a big number 5 record if you were tuned into KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri. Also big on WJMO in Cleveland, Ohio. This tune written by Curtis Mayfield, arranged by Johnny Pate. This is going out to Adrian. August 64, Major Lance on OK Records, and the song is called Rhythm. That's by request for Adrian in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Rhythm by Major Lance, August 1964 on the OK record label. He's got some pretty cool tunes he does on, I think he did some jail time, though, for dealing drugs in, maybe the 1970s or 80s, I forget. I remember when I was working for Sony Music, they allowed me, even though I was only a consultant, and I would help them set up their digital accounting department and showed them how to set up their analysis and how to show the profitability, etc. They allowed me to order 5 CDs every month, and I remember they had a Major Lance CD. Of course, they own the rights to that, OK Records and CBS. It was a Sony BMG merger. I think Sony eventually took over the merger, but they were going to hire me. They were going to hire me full time, but then there was I don't know what happened. There was they had some layoffs and whatnot, because I would have worked for Sony Music, would have loved to. I wanted to go to their record library, which was in the basement in their headquarters in New York City, because supposedly they said they had every 45 file that they pressed, and I was like, really, you do? And I was able to do some research on their computers. I was looking for that Four Lovers 45, and it was funny because I saw that the record was, they called it discontinued really right after it was released for some reason. I don't know what happened with the litigation with that, but you would hear that on my Saturday night show, the Four Lovers on there. But I had a lot of fun working for Sony Music and Brian Kelleher and the other folks there. Tion Matkins showed him what to do. Yes, we did. Anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Let's continue here. This gal made her debut back in 1962 with a release on the Bodway label. I do have that record. I forget how it sounds, but her very next release came out on the RCA record label. This tune written by Rose Mark, Lowell Mark, and Barry Yearwood. This is produced by Herb Bernstein. This is the intended A-side. This is the plug side from August 67. Let's give a listen to Betty Barnes. Betty Barnes on the RCA record label. It's called Walkin' Down Broadway.
In this big, big city, with buildings scraping the sky, and all the friends that money can buy, but my pockets are empty, so my friends are none. I am just a sad and lonely one, walking down Broadway, east side, west side, all around the town. Lots of people tried to put me down. They tried to put me down. But in this big, big city, there's a smell of sweet success. And in all this confusion, do you throw away happiness? Walking down Broadway, east side, west side, all around the town. Lots of people try to put me down. They try to put me down. Try to put me down. Walking down Broadway. Try to put me down. Walking down Broadway. Down
That is, well, what's my place? Betty Barnes from August 1967 on the RCA record label Walkin' Down Broadway. I think she has two more releases in 68 on Cap Records. I think she does. Anyway, we continue here on Vinyl Treasures. And up next, a request for UK listener Tony Crosby. This singer, pianist, I think organist too on this one, born in Houston, Texas, but he moved to Los Angeles at an early age. He became a regular on Shindig, on the TV show Shindig. and he was their keyboardist, recorded with the Beatles on a couple of their 45's, but first recorded back in 1961 on the Contract label. I just saw that in the box. I didn't clean it yet. I'm interested to see how that Contact 45 sounds, but he recorded on different labels. And it wasn't until the 1970s when he signed with A&M Records that he did experience some big hits, records that I bought when they came out, like Out of Space and Will It Go Round in Circles and Space Race and Nothing from Nothing. But he had a couple of releases on Vivian Carter's VJ record label. This is his second. It's a tune he wrote. This charted number 10 on KPRS in Kansas City, Missouri. It's an instrumental. It's an instrumental going out to Tony Crosby, January 65. Billy Preston on VJ. It's called Billy's Bag. Instrumentals here on the Vinyltreasure Show. You see, I don't only open up with them, I could feature them in the middle of the show. Yes, I can. That's my request for Tony Crosby. It took me a while to find that record. It was in with my 50s stuff, believe it or not. Misfiled. That's Billy Preston. Billy Preston at the organ, January 1965, a song he wrote called Billy's Bag on the VJ record label. Well, it's Johnny's Bag tonight, as the copyright police are out in full force here right now, chasing me down the street. But let's continue here. They better not chase me on this record out of Los Angeles, California. This group is a female lead with male backing. This is their debut single, their first of four on the Joker label, co-written and produced by former Valiance and Alley Cats group member Chester Pipkin. The female lead here, her name is Harriet Hurst. Harriet Hearst. Let's go to April of 65 for the autographs. The autographs on Joker Records. And maybe this is true, the saying, it's called Love's Gonna Do You In, the autographs.
You may not know it. You may not show it. You may not show it. But tonight you're going to take account of 10. 'Cause love is going to step right up and do you in. Tonight when I squeeze you, I'm gonna make it please you. Make it please you. Has been when you're gonna take it right on the chin. Because love is going to step right up and do you in. Why try to beat it? 'Cause you can't defeat it. The love I have for you is much too strong. You'd better throw in your towel. 'Cause in a little while you're gonna lose the fight you won for much too long. Whoa, beat me to the punch before. But this time there's a surprise in store. This time you're going to take account of 10. Because love is going to step right up and do you in. It's gonna do you in. Step right up until the count of 10. And do you in. Gonna do you in. Step right up until the count of 10. And do you in. Gonna do you in.
That's the sound of the autographs there. That's their debut single on the Joker label. I don't have the other three. Wish I did, but the autographs there with Harriet Hearst on lead, April 1965. Love's Gonna Do You In is the name of that one. They would have two more singles, one on Loma and the other one on OK. I have those two, but I don't have their others on the Joker record label. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Hope you're digging on the tunes. If you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're broadcasting live on Oldies and More Radio, also live simultaneously on the video stream on YouTube. As the copyright police, they left me momentarily. They shouldn't be with me with this next record. 45 out of Beverly Hills, California. I don't know what I paid for this. I paid a couple dollars. I think I won it in a Joel Scherzer auction when he was selling out. And who knew? I don't know if this record's worth anything. It's on the Kammy label, Kammy. It's a subsidiary of Loot Records out in California, and it's the group's only release, written by group member Louis Hollinsworth. The other members of this group were Dennis Dillon, Lawrence Harrison Jr., Ralph Torres, a Roland Padilla, John Brown, and David Day. Collectively, they were known as the Isonics, Isonics, and the lead singer on this is Dennis Dillon. Dennis Dillon on lead. This is from November of '67. Let's give a listen to the Isonics on Cammy Records. The song is called Sugar.
A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shucks!
Oh, baby, step it up. Come on,
Candy you buy at the corner store. I keep coming for more. Candy sweet girl, yes, it's true, but not as sweet as you now. No matter how old a nation may go, baby, it's gonna grow some more. My love for you, growing, baby, so wide I can't get around it. All right, now. I'm calling your name out there, baby. So sweet and plain, yeah. I'm really sad that you are leaving, and leaving me so sad. Don't you know that if you do, I would feel so bad, nah. I told your friend they all lied about me, gee, they said that I just can't do without you, baby. Don't ever leave me, my heart just can't stand the pain. All right, nah. I'm calling your name out there, baby. So sweet and plain, yeah. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shucks! Come on, baby. You're mine. You're mine, baby.
Okay, that group called the Isonics, kind of a Latin beat on that thing, a song entitled Sugar. Well, I forget how the flip side sounds, so let's give it a spin here. I'm sure many of you haven't heard this song. Maybe Blue Soul 7 heard it before. I don't know. The other side's called He Needs Her. These are the Isonics. Let's see how it sounds. They rated it. Somebody rated this 10 on 45 Cats, so let's see. The Isonics on Cammy with He Needs Her.
He needs us
And
to hold him tight.
yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do.
He needs us
And
to hold him
oh,
tight.
yes, I do, baby. 'Cause I'm so
They're called the Isonics there. That's more like kind of like a group side there on that side. That's probably why Joel Scherzer had it, and I bought it from his, he had it on his list. I got it for the cheap, I did. November 67, the Isonics there. The first side was called Sugar, which is the side I prefer, I'd say. On the Cami record label, the flip side there called He Needs Her. There you go, a ballad shouter, I guess we can call it. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's go to Harlem, New York now with this next group. And we'll send this one out to Blue Soul 7 because I know he likes this group. And it's the group's debut single on a Joe Evans Carnival record label, their first of 6, a tune written by a member of The Topics. The Topics also recorded for the Carnival record label. His name is Ronald McCoy. This one peaked on the Billboard R&B chart at number 41, was a big number 6 record on WJMO in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Lee Williams and the Cymbals, a very cool record. I only paid $1 for, I will say that. October 1966 on the Carnival label. It's called I Love You More, Lee Williams and the Cymbals.
Two lips
To kiss you,
two arms
to hold you, one heart that'll lead you, one mind that believes in you. 'Cause I love you more than anybody's ever loved anyone, baby. I love you more than anybody's ever loved anyone, baby.
Romeo
And Juliet, hello, the world won't forget. But our love will last longer, simply because it's made stronger. 'Cause I love you more than anybody's ever loved anyone, baby. You thick and thin, and our love will make it. There's nothing in this world strong enough to change it. 'Cause I love you more than anybody's ever loved anyone, baby. Our love will last longer than the sun and the stars, baby. My baby, little darling, our love will last much longer, simply because it made stronger. Our love will last longer than the sun and stars, baby. And that means forever, darling.
October 65 release there, the debut single for Lee Williams and the Cymbals. It's on the Carnival record label. I Love You More is the name of the tune. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures for this gal. She's from Cincinnati, Ohio, and this is her debut single. Came out on Ed Cobb's Champion label. Now, this written by the label owner, and this would become the bigger hit for a group called Soft Cell, and that was in 1981 on the Sire record label. I bought that 45 with a picture sleeve when it came out, because the Soft Cell had a bigger hit with this. But this is from June of 1965. Let's give a listen to Gloria Jones. Gloria Jones on the Champion label, and the original version of the song, Tainted Love.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and our love's not right. For I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I read to you, now I run from you. The tender love you're giving, I give you all a girl can give you. Take, not give, and that's not living. Oh, tainted love, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. You don't really want any love from me to make things right. You need someone to hold you tight, and who think love is to play. Well, I'm sorry, I don't play that way. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. The tainted love you're giving, I give you all a girl can give you. Take, not give, and that's not living. Oh, tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you. I know you hurt me so. If I do not pack my things and go, tainted love, oh, tainted love, tainted love, oh, tainted love. Talk about the tainted love. Talk about the tainted love.
June 65 release there for Gloria Jones. That's the original version of Tainted Love on the Champion record label. That's not even the A side of the 45. That was the B side of the 45. Let's give a listen to the A side here. This was the A side of the record. A song called My Bad Boy's Coming Home, also written by Ed Cobb, the label owner. This is the A side.
I've been away from him too long. I've been away, and every hour seems like a day. I've been away from him too long. Heaven knows I love him still, and I always will. I know he's on his
That's the debut single for Gloria Jones. That's the A-side. It's called My Bad Boy's Coming Home. And the flip side of that, Tainted Love from April 65 on... Wait. Yes, I can't see anymore. Well, Charlene, April 65. There you go, on the Champion record label. Let's go back. Let's go back out to let's stay out in Los Angeles, California. We'll go back out to Los Angeles, California for this group. First recording in 1961 on the Galaxy label as the Apollos. Then in 1963, they added a new lead singer. Her name was Leola Jules. They signed with Tiger Records and recorded as Leola and the Lovejoys. Then in 1965, well, did I say that in 65? Again, in 65, they signed with Loma Records to have 4 releases. Let's give a listen to their third, written by Billy Page, produced by Dick Glasser, arranged by Gene Page. It features Leola Jules on lead. They're called the Apollos. So they went from the Apollos to the Apollos. This is from April 66. The Apollos on Loma. It's called Pretty Red Balloons.
What a day we had, me and my baby. Now tell me, how carefree can a day be? We sang along to the hits that we know on its transistor radio. And when the vendor man we spied right then, we hurried to his side. And pretty red balloons he bought for me, just like merry clowns they dance high above. Pretty red balloons he bought for me on the day he gave me his love. So pretty, ooh, so pretty. Walking hand in hand, this town was our playground. Like we rule the world, not the other way round. Mama ought to sing the cleverest lark in the park where we dreamed until dark. I felt when he was kissing me, I knelt. No sweeter kiss could be. Oh, pretty red balloons he bought for me, just like merry clowns they dance high above. Pretty red balloons he bought for me on the day he gave me his love. So eternally, so sweet memory, my heart's gonna see. Oh, these pretty red balloons he bought for me, just like merry clowns they dance high above. Pretty red balloons he bought for me on the day he gave me his love. Yeah, pretty red balloons he bought for me, just like merry clowns they dance high above. Pretty red balloons he bought for me on the day he gave.
Those are the Apollos from April 1966 on the Loma record label. Pretty Red Balloons is the name of the tune. That's their third of 4. They would have 3 more on Warner Brothers in 1967. And again, lead singer there. Lead singer was Leola Jules. She was also the lead singer of Leola and the Lovejoys on the Tiger label. Didn't that come out on Redbird too, I thought, maybe? Possibly. Johnny G losing his mind. Let's continue here. The Manhattans return. So we'll send this one out to Blue Soul 7. This is their 10th of 14 that they recorded for the Carnival record label, written by group member Winfred Lovett It features George Jackson on lead. This charted number 37 on KSOL in San Francisco, California from April 1967. The Manhattans on Carnival. It's called All I Need Is Your Love. The Manhattans. Those are the Manhattans there. Manhattans going out to Blue Soul 7 from April 1967. All I Need Is Your Love. That one there on the Carnival record label. Let's continue here. And this gal is out of Detroit, Michigan. She was 13 years old when she won a local talent contest, and her prize was a contract with Motown Records. As a result, she had 3 singles on the label. This is her third, a tune written by Berry Gordy Jr., and this charted number 65 on WIBG. Let's give a listen to Carolyn Crawford. This one released in November of 1964 on the Motown record label. It's called When Someone's Good to You. Carolyn Crawford. Sound of Motown here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That's Carolyn Crawford. Her third release on the Motown record label, November '64, When Someone's Good to You. I think I recently featured her her first, no, that was her second. What did I say? No, wait a minute. I messed up here, as I can't even see here. I need to get my eyes checked. I hope this isn't like diabetic. Was this her first release? I forget. Reed, I'm looking to you as I typed this wrong here. I was in a daze because I recently featured My Smile Is Just a Frown Turned Upside Down. Maybe that was her first, as Johnny G's going bonkers here. But let's continue here for this next singer. He's from Brooklyn, New York, first recorded as Bobby Pedrick Jr. That was back in 1958, had releases on Big Top. Also recorded as Bobby and the Consoles, the lead of that group. In 1963, a doo-wop called My Jelly Bean came out on the Diamond label, but he had other solo releases on Columbia. His biggest hit was a song from 1979 that I purchased when it came out called Sad Eyes. It was a big #1 record for him on EMI. Then he had a #3 hit on Atlantic with a cover of the Tokens, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. He also had some releases on A&M, and this is his first of 3 on A&M as Robert John. It had another, well, it wasn't a hit. If You Don't Want My Love was a good one that he did on Columbia, a record that my Aunt Mary purchased. I remember her buying that. But his name is Robert John, and he wrote this tune with Michael Gately, produced by George Tobin, arranged by Louis Sheldon. It's from September 1970. We're touching the 70s here on the All 60s edition. Robert John on A&M. It's called, Raindrops, Love, and Sunshine.
Never smile.
September 1970 release there. For Robert John, his first of three on the A&M record label, Raindrops, Love, and Sunshine is the name of the tune. We don't want any more raindrops here. We had awful weather here in New York City. Terrible weather with the rain here. It was a nice day today. Better be nice when I go looking for that car tomorrow. I will tell you that much. Let's go back out to Los Angeles, California. We are in Vinyltreasure Overtime now. And this trio of gals out of Los Angeles included sisters Brenda and Patrice Holloway and Shirley Matthews. Collectively, they were known as the Bells. Now, this is on the Mirwood record label. Features Patrice Holloway on lead. I don't know if this one sells for a lot of bucks, but I didn't pay a lot of money for this 45. February 66, The Bells on Mirwood. It's called Don't Pretend.
Don't pretend that you care, 'cause I can see right through everything that you do. Don't play games, don't you dare. Since I'm not a child, I don't do things that I used to. You're accustomed to playing around. Every girl that you know, baby. You're accustomed to having your way everywhere that you go, baby. Don't pretend to return all the love that you know I can give you, unless you think you deserve all the things that only I can give you. I need a guy that I can trust with every little inch of my heart, baby. I need a guy who will give all his love right from the start, baby. Don't pretend, don't you pretend. Don't pretend, don't you pretend. No, 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 baby. Don't pretend, 'cause you know that you don't have to ever spare my feelings. I'm a big girl, I face facts. I don't have to put up with all your double dealings. Ain't no use wasting my time fooling around with you, baby. While you feel around trying to make up your mind on what you're gonna do, baby. Don't pretend, don't you pretend. Don't pretend, don't you pretend. No, 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 baby. No, 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 baby. Don't pretend, don't pretend, don't pretend, don't pretend.
Those are the Bells there on the Mirwood record label. Song entitled Don't Pretend from February 1966. That features Patrice Holloway on lead there. We do an instant request here for Mark Speck getting home from karaoke practice. Not karaoke practice, but he goes to karaoke now, I guess. Well, I hope you... Do they have a contest, Mark, where you can win? I wonder... I don't think he can hear me. He's in the bus, but he should be playing this in the bus. He should say they probably will like the music. I will say that. But let's do an instant request from Mark Speck, February 1966, The Bells. Don't Pretend. That was the A-side. This is the B-side. I have featured it here on the program. So let me line it up here. There you go, lining it up here. So by request from Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room, these are the Bells on Mirwood. It's called Words Can't Explain the Bells.
My sweet baby, listen while I tell you how good you make me feel. You make me feel. You make me so happy. I have to pinch myself to make sure that it's real. Make sure that it's real. I feel like a child in a candy shop where sweets like your love
That's a great two-sider by the Bells. The Bells on the Merewood record label, February 66. That side called Words Can't Explain. That's the B-side. The A-side called Don't Pretend. Johnny G not pretending. I never do. I only play original vinyl 45s. As we continue here, we start to wind down here on the program. And this is an old request for Evan Blatt, who left for bed. He'll have to tune in on the archive here as we go to New Haven, Connecticut for this group. I normally feature this group, or I have in this group first recorded in the 1950s as the Five Satins. Actually, before that, Fred Parris, the lead, was a member of the Scarlets, and he was a member of the Five Satins. You'll hear that group on my Saturday night show. But into the I think they recorded into the 1980s. They did. But he was the lead singer of the Five Satins. In 65, his group was called the Restless Hearts. They had a number of releases on Green Sea, on Atco, and here's one on the Checker label. I think both sides are good. I think I prefer the flip, but Evan requested, I think this is the B-side, April 65, Fred Parris and the Restless Hearts on Checker. It's called No Use in Crying, for Evan.
I wake up each morning with a tear in my eye. Just can't believe, I just can't believe that I've lost my paradise. But she's gone, I know that she's gone, my little baby, gone, and there ain't no use in crying. I'm working all day, working all night. Ain't got the time to whet my little appetite. 'Cause she's gone, I know that she's gone, my little baby, and there ain't no use in crying. Little you know how I cry. Baby, won't you please come home? Waiting for you to come home. My girl, heart is dry. My girl, heart has been trying to forget you, but I can't all alone. Someday you'll come, bring back the sun. I know I'll say, baby, please stay. Now that the battle is won, don't be gone. Don't be gone, my little baby. And there ain't no use in crying. No, 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 no. No, there'll be no use in crying. No, there'll be no use in crying.
As by request for Evan Blatt there, that's Fred Parris and the Restless Hearts there from April 1965, song entitled No Use in Crying. That's on the Checker record label. I think that's the B-side of the 45. This is the A-side, which I prefer, and I think a few of the other folks do too. So let's give it a spin here. Fred Parris and the Restless Hearts. I think this is the A-side. It's called Walk a Little Faster from April 65.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, walk a little faster. Get up, get up, get up, get up, walk a little faster. Walk right up to my doorstep.
April 65 release there for Fred Paris and the Restless Hearts. Checker Records, Walk a Little Faster. That is the better side, I have to say. Although Evan requested the flip side there called No Use in Crying. As many don't know, this next record here, I found it in my box. I said, well, let's give it a spin here. It's by artist by the name of Carl Bell. Now, I think his first release came out on the Laurie label, which I have Carl Bell. I think it's the Bell Tones, or Carl Bell and a Group, 1958 on the Laurie label. He also has one on Mohawk in 1960. Then this release on Coral in 1965, written by David Bland and George Terry. So let's give it a spin. Tell me what you think. April 65, Carl Bell on Coral. It's called Honest I Do.
Let me take you by the hand. I'm gonna try to make you understand that I love you. 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 Honest I do. Honest I do. We may not see things the same. Sometimes I might take all the blame. But I love you. 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 Honest I do. Honest I do. Yeah. Open arms, long for you. I'll do anything you want me to do. I'm yours, come what may, no matter what the people say. There will be pain in my heart if we should ever part. Cause I love you. 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 Honest I do. Honest I do. Yeah. Open arms, long for you. I'll do anything you want me to do. I'm yours, come what may, no matter what the people say. There will be pain in my heart if we should ever part. Cause I love you. 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 Honest I do. Honest I do. Yeah, I said I love you, baby. Honest I do. You know I need you, baby. Honest I do. You know I want you, baby. Honest I do. Oh, baby. Honest I do. Oh, baby. Honest I do. Come on, baby. Come on home. Come on, baby. Come on home.
I guess not the greatest there. I wonder what's on the other side here. Let me check something here. That is Carl Bell from April 1965. The other side's called It's So Wonderful. And let's see here. Actually, it's got a sticker on this side here. Let me just see what this sounds like. Let's check it out. If it's bad, I'm going to take it off, folks, okay? So here we go. Thumbs up or thumbs down. This is Carl Bell. It's so wonderful. The magic of music. If this is bad, we're going to take it off, okay? Thumbs up or thumbs down. You let me know.
Enough words to express the things that it can do. Yes, it's so wonderful. Wonderful. The magic of music. It can make you cry. It'll make you jump and shout.
I wanna say right now, there ain't a thing in the world like music. Oh! Yeah, yeah, sweet, sweet music.
Okay, so we left that on for Tony Crosby and Cool Transports. That is the Carl Bell there. Carl Bell with a song called It's So Wonderful to Have Music. Yes, it is definitely wonderful to have music. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. We are in overtime here. Let's go for a couple more records here. This next singer, she's from Shreveport, Louisiana. She was raised in Oakland, California, and discovered by Ed Townsend, first recorded for the Candix label back in 1960. I do have that 45 on Candix. Her next two singles would be issued on the Surrock label. This might even have been Ed's label. But this is her first, which became her biggest hit, the song written by Ed Townsend. It's adapted from a hymn, The Love of Jesus. It was her first of two on Surrock. This charted number 21 on Billboard and Cashbox, number 3 on the R&B chart, and a big number 1 record on KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri from March 1963. Let's give a listen to Theola Kilgore on the Surrock record label. It's called The Love of My Man.
The love of my man keeps me safe and warm. The love of my man protects me from all harm.
That's Theola Kilgore there. Theola Kilgore from March 1963, her first of two on the Sir Rock record label. Song entitled The Love of My Man. That's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool 60s soul 45s out of my collection. If you want to get in touch with me, also for your requests, you can send them to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I noticed that I did not post my Saturday night show up on my vinyltreasures.net a website there, so I will do that, as I will do this one. But again, hopefully the YouTube police will not shut down my show. It's up there now, right now. They are telling me about a copyright issue here. It never ends with them. They never answered me either on why I can't post that other show. Let me take off the records you don't want me to play. The owners don't want me to play them. I'll take them off. Don't just shut down the whole show. They got to listen. I'm at the mercy of these people here, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. But if you missed any of the program, it'll be up momentarily as soon as I sign off on YouTube, so we'll be there. And I'll be back next, coughing. I'll be back next Saturday, this coming Saturday, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for 1950s and early 60s requests from you, the listeners. So thank you all for tuning in this evening. I don't know if I'm going to be on Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. I might not be. We do have a show scheduled for October 16th. That's Bill Olb's Gospel Show. So that'll be on from 1 to 4. So first time listens on a lot of the records that he'll be playing on that show. So you should tune into that show. If not, it'll be on the archive here. I don't think the copyright police will be coming after me for those records. But anyway, we're going to close the show tonight with another Lee Williams and the Cymbals 45. We're going to send it out to Blue Soul 7. This is from October 1965. Which one was this? This is their fourth release on Joe Evans' Carnival record label. This one was played here in New York on WWRL. Lee Williams and the Cymbals, October 68. It's called It's Everything About You, parentheses, That I Love. That's on the Carnival label. That's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Charlene, again, for all your help. Couldn't do it without Charlene. And thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Heard some records that maybe you've heard for the first time, and records that you haven't heard in a long time. Tony, you're going to have to buy a new rug. Sorry about that, but thank you all again. And I'll see you next time here on Oldies and More Radio and also on YouTube for the 1960s Vinyl Treasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long.
It's not your smile, I'm sure, that makes me love you more and more. It's not the way you look at me, oh no, that couldn't be. It was love at first sight, baby. Now I knew I was right. It's not your kiss, not your smile that drives me wild. It's everything about you, girl, I love. Girl, I love. It's not the way you squeeze my hand and you say, baby, you're my man. It's not the way you hold me tight when you say, baby, it's alright. I knew at a glance, baby, this was sweet romance. It's not your hand in mine, makes me feel so fine. It's everything about you, girl, I love. Everything about you, girl, I love. Everything about you. It's not your sweet baby talk. It's not the cute way you walk. It's not the way you call my name when you say our love will never change. It's not the everything I know.